We have ball one to start the ball game in this April 17th, 2013. Plattsburgh High School in Orange. The Hornets are visiting the Northeastern Clinton Central School Cougars in CBAC varsity baseball. And before this game is over, I'm going to be heading up the hill here. I was going to grab an extra battery, and the ball hit to second to Tucker to Begor, and Jack Toloski is out. Now bring up Rob Hartman for the Hornets. I'm going to grab an extra battery, and just as I was getting ready to get out of my car, the Knowles family showed up, and I got distracted and didn't end up getting that extra battery. So I got about an hour's worth of battery here, and I'm going to have to head up the hill. So we'll be probably seeing the last inning or two from that angle up that way. Temperature about mid-50s. That's fouled out of play. Temperature in the mid-50s, but as always, or almost always, it's very windy here at Northeastern. So it's very much on the uncomfortable side for a 55-degree day. Ron Chase calling the balls and strikes, and his cohort is Donnie Schutz on the bases. Hartman goes down swinging, and he'll bring up Robbie Knowles, the shortstop. He's up here with 2 outs and nobody on. The defense for the Cougars pitching is Marcus Lefebvre. His battery mate is Josh Rabideau. First base is Garrett Begor. Here's a pitch, and Knowles tees off on it and hits it to right center field. He's going to head for 3. It'll be a 2-out triple for Rob Knowles.
All right, 1-1. That's all right.
That should make Coach Jim Manchester happy. Let's see. First base Garrett Begor. Second base Reese Tucker. Shortstop Kevin Sousa. Third base Jacob Danette. Trying to read my writing here. The batter now is Nate Emery, the third baseman, cleanup hitter. He's a lefty swinger. Lefebvre delivers, strike 2.
One more. Nothing but heat. Let's go.
It's high. Outfield, left to right, you got Mason Letourneau, Kyle McCarthy, and Alex Lamberton. Off the plate. Non-starters for the Cougars, for Jerry Davison's Cougars, are Aaron Misek, Austin Forkey, Tanner Magoon, Chris Wazos, I guess, Jazos, I'm not sure. I didn't realize I had a name I wasn't going to be familiar with. And then Brent Stein. Foul ball, got a piece of it. First home game for the Cougars. Second game of the season. Lefebvre delivers. It is a shot up the middle. That's going to drive home the first run of the game. Knowles will score. McCarthy bobbles, but there'll be no advance. And Emery is on with the RBI single. And that'll bring to the plate the designated hitter, Dan Hartman. Hartman batting for the pitcher, Garrett Ritzema. He looks at a ball off the plate right down the middle height-wise, but apparently off the plate. Strike called. Wow. Wow. Wake up in the booth.
Go, Mark.
In the dugout.
One more.
Banged off the dugout. So anybody not paying attention there, that ball came right at him. Strike 3. So
Good inning, guys.
a
Let's go.
triple by Knowles, followed by the single from Emery, gives the Hornets a 1-0 lead after one half inning of play here on viewer-supported hometown cable. Kevin Sousa will lead it off for the Cougars. The bottom half of the first. Garrett Rietsma is on the pitching rubber for the Hornets, who lead it 1-0. The catcher is Alex Maston. First baseman is Rob Hartman. Strike. Second is Jack Toloski. Shortstop Robbie Knowles. Third base is Nate Emery. Strike 2. Catcher, as we said, is Maston. Outfield left to right, you got Garrett Manchester, Sean Corson, it's way high, and Mohammed Eltahar in right field. Garrett Frady and Dan Patry are the two non-starters. And as I mentioned earlier, Dan Hartman is in the batting order as a designated hitter. Jim Manchester, the coach. That is base hit to right field. And lead off single for Sousa. Ron Chase has told me that the snow has melted in Lion Mountain. Ran into his cousin Bill Chase on Monday in Plattsburgh, and Bill said the big ball diamond had 4 inches of snow on it. Kyle McCarthy is at the plate for the Cougars. He squares to bunt. He is safe as the ball pops up for McCarthy. A successful bunt. Bunts on the first pitch, and it's 2 men on, nobody out for the Cougars. And the pitcher Marcus Lefebvre will step in for Northeastern. And the pitch. Swings at the first offering. It's going to be a fair ball. Throw to third. Almost got him, but he is in there. Good heads-up base running by Sousa. So the catcher, Maston, knew he had a shot at third base. He's going for that lead runner. And
I think that one set a distance record.
There's Josh Rabideau now. So you can't fault the guy. There's another one that's a little bouncer, foul ball.
All right, wait on it, boys.
Maston took a chance. It was a close play. Obviously, you want to get the outs too. I got some kind of creature flying up in my arm here. Despite the wind, we do get some bugs that come up around. They're anxious. They've been waiting all year for the sunshine. Bases loaded, nobody out. Northeastern Clinton threatening here in the bottom half of the first. They're trailing 1-0. That's in the dirt.
Good eye, Josh. Good eye, buddy.
That tells the count there around.
Guys, hard on the ground.
Sounds like it's 2-2. 2-2 or 3-2. Swing and a miss. Rabideau goes down with a good, healthy cut. 1 out, and Reese Tucker, a second sacker, a lefty hitter, will step to the plate.
Be patient. Be patient, Reese.
He swings it, hits the first offering into center field. That's going to score 2. All right. Sousa and McCarthy score. Cougars lead 2-1. Cougars, I think, coming off a victory in Saranac Lake.
That's a good hit, Reese.
And Hornets coming off a victory against Beekmantown. So runners at the corners, and Garrett Bigor, the first baseman, will be up for the Cougars. The Hornets concerned about the double steal, of course. That's a big threat in any high school game. The double steal, you want to decide whether you want to throw down to second or not. The man on first goes. Bigor will step in. That's the ball. And they do throw through. Tucker is there. So it's second and third. 2 ducks on the pond for Bigor. Line delivers, strike. One out. That's low and away, and safe. That was kind of a casual waving there by Bigor. Of course, it was right in front of Lefebvre. You could see what was happening in front of him, but that was kind of just a little wrist come to me here type of thing there. So Cougars score their 3rd run, and with 1 out, have a chance to score, a good chance to score 4 here in the first inning or more.
Trouble! Trouble! Trouble!
Drops in. So RBI single for Bigor.
There you go, GB!
And Tucker scores. So it's run number 4 for Northeastern. And Jacob Jeanette now up. Well, the Cougars takes it a little high for ball 1. Well, it's turning into a long bottom of the first here. Just 1 out. Go to second. And he'll stay right there. So Bigor puts himself in scoring position.
You're set now, Jay. Let's go.
Let's go now, kid. Are you working with? Now come in, now come in. Hey, John, Mohammed.
Outside. Strike called. Legron gave a little baby signal there as to what the count is. As long as he and the pitcher and batter and catcher and all, I guess that's all that really matters. And his cohort. But Schutz is keeping his own count out there. It fell in.
That's it, Jake.
Out. Out at the plate. Rigor had to hold up to make sure the ball wasn't caught. And he is mowed down at the plate on a very good play. Once the ball was controlled by the Hornets, they handled it well to get him. Jeanette ends up at second, 2 down. And Alex Lamberton, the batter. So it took a perfect throw to get to Bigor. And that's what you want to choose, especially when you got a little lead, challenge the defense. Look out.
Alex Lamberton.
Alex Lamberton, the batter. I don't know if I mentioned that part.
Watch her trying to get out of that
Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Foul bit. Just get a piece of it. Foul ball.
Let's go, 1-4. Let's go.
One and 2 the count. That's hit to the left side. Throws in the dirt, but scooped up by Hartman. Knowles throws a little low, but accurate. And Hartman picked it up for the third out. 4 runs for the Cougars. They strand 1. And we go to the second inning after a 12-minute bottom of the first, with the Cougars leading 4-1. We're in the top of the second. Alex Maston, the catcher, at the plate. Cougars leading it 4-1. Typically busy spring season for us. I was at school earlier today, did a little review with Superintendent Jerry Blair on the proposed Northeastern Clinton Central School budget. That's popped up. Revenue can't find it, and once he finds it, it's a little too late. I'm always amazed when the catchers do find those and catch them.
Take your time, buddy. One more, bud. One more.
Can't fault the guy if he loses it. And he's got a mask on, all of a sudden the ball's hit. He's got to try to locate it. Pull his mask off and try to locate the ball. That's fouled over the backstop and out of play. Wind picking up a little bit now. To the third base side, he's going to leg it out. It'll look like a line drive in the scorebook. Oh, it's a foul ball. So it looked like a foul ball. A line drive foul ball in the scorebook. That is foul.
Blow on by him, Marcus. Blow on by him, buddy.
That is foul on this side. And they're going to go retrieve it. It was a long first at bat. Reaches for one in the dirt. And Maston is out on strikes. And Garrett Manchester, the left fielder, will step to the plate. I have to move here if that coach stays where he is. That's my problem. When I move, the coaches move. And we've got no further ahead.
There you go, Marcus. Fire.
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. 4-1 Cougars in the second inning. It's a ball put in play, and it's a base hit. So it's a single for Manchester. That's the 3rd hit of the game for Plattsburgh. Now Mohammed Eltahar, my right fielder, will step in for the Hornets. Gets a sign from Coach Manchester. It's hit too short.
All right, you got the lead runner, buddy.
All right, good job there by Sousa to get the lead guy.
No problem here.
Those 2 outs.
Talk out there, guys. Let each other know.
Eltahar reaches on the fielder's choice. And Sean Corson, the center fielder, will step in with the top of the order on deck. Here's a pitch. In tight, ball 1. One ball, 1 strike. JV game going on at what we call the bus garage field. It's back to pitcher LaFave. Short toss to Bigor. Nothing across for the Hornets. They've sent up 9 over 2 and they've scored 1. They trail 4-1 after an inning and a half here on viewer-supported hometown cable. Mason Letourneau, the batter, leading off the Cougar half of the 4th. Hits one just over the glove of Robbie Knowles for a leadoff single. Cougars up 4-1 and looks like they're looking to add to that lead. And we got the top of the order, Kevin Sousa, the shortstop. Wind is not blowing at the moment, and it's downright pleasant out here. Another first ball hitter. He caught it. He caught it. I didn't think he had a chance in heck to catching that. But a nice catch there by center fielder Corson. Now, look at, he took a base hit away from Sousa. No question there. Here's Kyle McCarthy. Ball 1. See the nice blue sky for the background here. Plenty of sunshine. Yeah, stolen base for Letourneau.
Good hustle, mate.
Here we go, Kyle. Here we go.
There's a bunt. McCarthy is a bunter, isn't he?
Nice bunt, Kyle.
And he's on for the second time.
Let's get it further than 3 inches this time. Let's go.
And the runners at the corners.
Patient. Wait for it.
Good job, Grace.
And Marcus Lefebvre is stepping in.
You missed that. He hit the ball about that far last time. He had to pick off for first. Yes, he did.
Got him on first base.
Runners at the corners, 1 out.
Step off. Watch four, watch four.
McCarthy is in. And on the throw to second, Letourneau scores. So it's 5-1. McCarthy with the steal
1-1. Be patient. Wait on it.
before the pitch. Oh, Retzimo's gonna keep his eye on the base runners.
Go Marcus, help yourself.
5-1 to score. Bottom half of the second. Again, I'll be changing angles here. I'll get three. I should be able to get 3 full innings here. But I have to go back and get closer to my battery. Got an extra battery and sitting in the car. Hit to Knowles. Checks the runner and fires to first.
That's all right. Do it on the
Gets the out. Good job there by Rob Knowles.
Come on, Josh.
Held Rabideau at, McCarthy at third. And got the batter Lefebvre. Now here's catcher Josh Rabideau. He's the cleanup man. It's at a ton, but foul.
Josh.
And they're going to leave it there. Out of play.
One strike. Hey, you're right on it. You're right on it, kid.
Let a fan retrieve it. It's under that one. He had to reach.
Hard, kid, hard.
And it is caught. Can of corn for center fielder Corson. So a run for the Cougars. They lead 5-1 after 2 full
Let's go. Win another
here on
one.
viewer-supported hometown cable. Top of the order, Jack Toloski at the plate. Bunts the first pitch in the third. Foul for strike 1. 5-1 Cougars. One ball, 1 strike. Let's hit to left field. And a diving catch, a very nice diving catch by Mason Letourneau. Doing his Sean Corson impersonation there. Nice job. Took a base hit away from Toloski, and they'll bring up Rob Hartman, the first baseman. Lefebvre delivers, high, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Stay with the heat, baby. Stay with the heat.
This is 2 days after the Boston Marathon bombing, and rumors were there's ball 4 to Hartman. Bring up Robbie Knowles, shortstop.
Stick with the heat, kid. Stick with the heat.
Willie feels the winning pitcher for PHS against Beekmantown. Rumors for a good part of the afternoon that they had arrested someone, then they hadn't arrested someone, and they had a suspect, and they didn't have a suspect. So we're 2 days into this thing, and it's certainly dominating the news cycles. Just missed.
Don't get frustrated, kid. Throw strikes. Let's go.
Wind picked up a little bit again. We see a ball roll down the field from the JV game. Reno knows, I'm sure, will be taking all the way. Although, if he gets a pitch he likes, he might get the green light. Strike at the knees. Well, Jerry Davison needs to stop things over here. Conference over. Fave delivers down the middle.
Let's go.
And it's a full count. A good healthy cut there by Knowles.
Nothing but heat. Nothing but heat.
Ball 4. Low and off the plate. So Knowles makes his way to first.
Take your time, buddy. Take your
And
time.
Hartman goes to
Settle
second. And it's cleanup man, Nate Emery, the batter.
Double them up, boys. Double them up.
So the Hornets looking to get back in the game here, trailing 5-1. It's hit through the left side, a base hit. Gets away momentarily and left. That will allow
All right, no problem, no problem. Here we go.
allows Hartman to score. Whether he would have scored anyway is up for speculation. I
Let's go. You got this. Be tough.
don't know. So, with that, there's still nobody out. That was Nate Emery. I think I said it was Hartman. That was Nate Emery who just got that RBI single. And now we get to Dan Hartman. And in a 5-2 ball game, he represents a potential tying run with nobody out.
Relax. 1-1.
It's 5-2 in the third. Strike looked like he was trying to call a timeout. And Chase letting the bench know that he calls the timeouts, not the umpires call the timeouts. He and Don Schutz, not the guys on the bench. Jeanette couldn't come up with it. I don't think they would have got the
Back base to the infield. Get it out.
runner Hartman anyway better. So the bags are full. Potential tying run is on board.
Infield. Talk to each other.
What do we have? One out. Okay, there is one out. Not no outs. There is one out. I'm just counting batters here. Now here's Alex Maston, the catcher. A little high, I guess. 5-2 score. Tying run at first base with one down. Here in the third inning.
Hi, Calvin. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good, Joe. How you doing?
Great.
Don't you know it's windy out here?
Helped you out there, Katie. Helped you out. Throw some strikes. Pardon me?
Don't you know it's windy out here?
Oh, it's always windy out here.
Oh, okay. Well, you don't see a hood on you or anything. You're tough.
Tougher than that. It's not that bad. It's not a soccer game.
Soccer weather. Let's hit to second. Looking for two. We'll get one. And they got two. Nice stretch. Great stretch there by Vigor. So they turn two. So it's a 5-2 score after 2.5 here on viewer-supported hometown cables. It's the Cougars over the Hornets. We are in the bottom half of the third, and the first ball hitting there was Luis Tucker, the second sacker. One of the second sacker Tuckers. And they bring up Garrett Begor, the first baseman. I believe it was Corson who made that catch in the outfield, center fielder. 5-2 Cougars. There's a ball. When the wind doesn't blow, it's nice out here. So it goes from cool to pleasant. And right now it's halfway in between. Coolly pleasant, or pleasantly cool, I guess. Strike two. Strike two. And a 1-2 pitch. I'll even the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out.
Be patient, Garrett. Give it a ride, buddy. Give it a ride.
That's high, ball 3. Ritsima. Had that long first inning, but he only allowed 1 in the second, and hoping to make it a quick third. That's hard hit. They got probably a lot of handle on that hit, but still got it out line shot into center field. So Begor is on with a 1-out single. And third baseman Jacob Jeanette will step in for Northeastern. And changing the balls.
Come on, Jake.
Ground might be a little damp in spots, so ball hits the ground, might pick up a little moisture. Begor with a successful steal. Puts himself in scoring position.
Come on, Jake. You can do it.
And a pitch.
Nice.
That's hit to right field.
Okay,
Baltazar makes the catch. That'll be 2 down. Advances Tucker to third base. Bigor to third base. We're going to keep track of this stuff, Joe. You're going to take it.
Just be your spotter. Be your spotter.
And Alex Lamberton will step in. Ball 1. It's in the dirt for ball 2. I'm sure neither team has spent a lot of time outside this season. Been a cold.
was down in South Carolina, played about 5 games.
Oh, that's right. They're like Beekman Town. They took a little road trip.
Let's go, boys.
All right.
Defense.
See that Joe Southwick, he knows all those things.
Boys, let's go.
So yeah, so Plattsburgh does have some time under their belt. So nothing across for the Cougars. Joe Southwick volunteered to go get my battery, so he's going to wander way up that way to my car. I'll keep an eye on him. I took inventory. And way up that way. And
Go 1-1.
I won't have to move after all. After 3 full, 5-2 Northeastern Clinton on viewer supported hometown cable. This is Garrett Manchester, and he's leading off the top half of the 4th inning in a 5-2 ball game. Takes a swing for strike 1. High. 1 ball, 1 strike. Sure hope Joe Southwick grabbed the right battery.
There we go, buddy. There we
He may not offer to go back if he grabbed the wrong one. 1 ball, 2 strikes, in tight. Evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Composure, buddy.
Goes after a low one. And he's out as the catcher Rabideau fires to Bigor. So, long-legged Manchester fellow is out. And Mohammed Altahar is the batter. The fade misses with ball 1. Hit to the left side. Sousa up to Bigor. Safe. Safe. No indication that the foot was off the bag or anything, so apparently it. You got the right one, Joe. Thank you very much. And return my keys, too. Thank you a whole lot. Oh, close one at first base. Offered for a strike. This is Sean Corson, center fielder. Foul ball. Strike 2. Top of the order on deck. That'll be Jack Toloski.
There's a possibility that the umpire was just making Coach Manchester feel a little bit better about the double play call.
No possibility at all. No. I
Let's go 1-1. Let's go.
thought he was out, but I don't think it was.
I think that thought process went through his mind.
No, I don't think so. I think Donnie's going to call what he sees.
Fly ball. Double play possibility here.
The first in safe as the ball pops up.
job, Marcus.
Good backup there. LaFave backing up the play. It's a smart play for the pitcher to be there. Good, smart play. And a good effort there. Almost got the DP. So that's 2 down, and top of the order now is Jack Toloski. And ball 1.
Let's go, 1-1. You got it, baby. You got it. Let's go.
Ball 2, 2-0.
I was contemplating going over.
3-0.
It's all right, 1-1. It's all right.
Potential tying run on deck, so you gotta get the guy at the plate. 3-0 pitch will be taken for ball 4, high. So that's first and second with 2 outs.
Relax.
And first baseman Rob Hartman will step in
Use your motion.
with Robbie Knowles on deck. Ball. So that's 5 off out of the strike zone in a row. There's the strike.
Baby, there we go.
Good job. 2 more. That's all you need.
Two. Pitch from LaFave is taken.
Come on, Marcus. 1 more, buddy. Let's go.
And the pitch. Swings at a high one. Strike 3. So, the Hornets strand 2. They trail 5-2 after 3.5. We're halfway through this one. Swinging and missing is Mason Letourneau, leading off the Cougar half of the 4th inning. Team up by 3. Count even at 1-1. Ball 2. It's hit to second. Over to first. So it goes from second sacker Toloski to first baseman Hartman. And Letourneau is out. And bring up top of the order, Kevin Sousa. Got a hit to score the first Cougar run, and then nice catch took away his possible second hit. And this will be caught in left field. A couple of well hit outs. Makes him 1 for 3 at the moment. Good play in left by Manchester. So quickly 2 outs, nobody on for the Cougars, and Kyle McCarthy, who has bunted his way on twice, steps in. And he said that if they play him on the dirt, he will keep bunting away. This time he swings away, and he's going to go out, and the Cougars will go quietly in the 4th. It's still 5-2 Northeastern as we head for the 5th inning here on viewer-supported hometown cable. Ball one to Rob Knowles as we start the. Somebody's gonna get that ball.
You sure that's Rob Knowles? Because
Yeah,
last guy that was up, they called him Robbie. So.
that's Robbie Hartman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, you're allowed three. You're allowed three Robbies on one team. Yeah, yeah, but they only have two.
3 Garretts on his team, to be honest with you, because I read the thing right up in the paper the other day, and I think he's got. I think
Two. I only see two. Maybe he left one home. Knowles hits it sharply to short over to first for the out. So it goes from Sousa to Bigor, or out number one. According to this, they get Manchester and Frady.
Brady. Yeah, no, there is another one. He got the right up for the paper the other day.
Well, unless you're counting Bigor.
No, I think he's got a third. That's,
Okay, here's Nate Emery, third baseman. He looks at strike one. 5-2 Cougars, top of the fifth.
which is good for the coach, because if you got 5 guys with 2 different names, then it's easy to remember. It's half of your team.
Right. But you don't always get the attention of the guy you're trying to talk to. That is a fair ball. Bigor will pick it up. And
Nice cover, Mark.
yeah, Lefebvre over there hustling. He does a nice job there. He covered back up then first earlier. Did a nice job getting over there. Made it seamless. So that's 2 outs. And the
You ready, Jake?
designated hitter here, Dan Hartman, the batter. Looks at ball one. Strike one. I like an umpire like Ron Chase. He lets you know what the call is when it's a strike. In fact, Donald Robinson and Andy Juno can sit home. Marilyn Parsons and James LaFontaine, they can all hear the calls right from their houses. Maybe even across the road there at the Bedards. There's a line shot. That's going to be a base hit.
Alright, 2 down.
Well, 2-out single for Hartman. Now the catcher, Alex Maston, is coming up.
Tucker, your bag. 2 down, buddy. Take your time. Take your pick.
2 outs, 1 on. 5-2 Cougars here, top of the 5th inning. He hits it too short. Sousa.
Go, guys.
Sousa to Tucker. And nothing across for the Hornets. We're going to the bottom of the 5th. 5-2 Northeastern. I've been saying that since the top of the 3rd. First pitch in the bottom of the 5th bounces across the plate. So ball one to Marcus Lefebvre. Hornets scored 1 in the 1st and 1 in the 3rd. Cougars scored 4 in the 1st and 1 in the 2nd, and they haven't scored since then. One the count. Off the fist. Altazar is there, and we have 1 out.
Nice try, 1-1.
Oh, 1 down, and cleanup man Josh Rabideau will step in. I was looking at the Clinton Community College roster. I saw Josh Rabideau on there. I said, wait a minute. And I remembered there's a fellow at NAC who graduated last year named Josh Rabideau. And since he's a grade ahead of this Josh Rabideau, sounds like he had the name first. That's a high fly ball. And out to her.
On a hustle, 1-5. Let's go, baby.
Makes the catch. 2 outs. There's Reese Tucker, second baseman. Ritzima pitches, fouls off, strike 1. One ball, 1 strike. Hit to short. Knowles. Over to Hartman. So Rob to Rob. And we're going to go to the 6th inning. Still 5-2 Northeastern.
Baby, let's hustle out there, boys. Looks like you're here to play. Let's go. Bring it to 'em.
And we've got Garrett Manchester leading off the 6th inning.
Relax, kiddo. Take your time, buddy.
We missed the first pitch, so it's 1-1 right now. Oh no, it's 2-0. Thank you, Ron. 2-0. Ball 3. 3-0. Like I said, I like Ron Chase. He keeps you in the game. Let you know what the count is. That's high strike. That's 3-1.
Got one, kid. Let's go.
That's ball 4. So Manchester draws a base on balls.
Take your time, buddy.
Bring up Muhammad Eltaher.
Let's go, 1-1. Let them hit it. They'll turn 2. Let them hit it.
A right fielder. He's had a busy time in right today. Right fielders don't always get a lot of action. He's had a fair share. Looks at ball 1. Ball 2.
Follow through, Marcus. Let's go, buddy. Relax.
Potential tying run on deck. Puts it in play.
First.
For the first to be in time. In time. Got him by half a step. Good stretch by Begor. Donnie shots right there to ring him up. Sean Corson, the right fielder. Top of the order on deck with 1 out. Man in scoring position.
Get the batter. Infield, get 1.
Coach Manchester giving all the signs.
There you go. Fire that in there, kiddo. Let's go. On your toes, infield.
Two.
Let's go, Marcus. One more, buddy. One more.
And a pitch. To short.
Nice play.
Sousa to Begor. 2 outs. And with the ball hit in front of him.
Way to hold him. Way to hold him.
Manchester at the stay put.
Get it over here. 2 outs.
So top of the order now, Jack Talosky, the second sacker.
2 down, Marcus.
Ron Chase will do a little housekeeping.
Jared, 2 out. We're going on everything except the ground ball here. Everything else you're flying.
Oh, that's
on, Marcus. Let's go, baby.
Take that plate.
Pitch from LeFave is a little high and outside, I think. Ball one.
All right.
Ready, Jake.
Good.
Ball.
Come on, Marcus.
Let's go, buddy. There's one.
There we go.
Strike two.
There's one, kid. Let's go.
Come on, Dave. First base. Make the play.
One thing about baseball season, Joe, I don't get as many Michigans as I do during soccer.
Yeah, it's on the downside, too.
Yeah.
Had the black light.
Follow through, Mark.
Ball.
Follow through, baby.
Straight.
There we go, baby. There we go.
Two.
One more, Marcus.
Caught the
Nice tough, baby.
cut it the outside corner, I guess, from here. Buck. Buck called by Donnie Schutz. Gotta stop.
Ball. He has to stop.
3-2. Just gotta pause. Not.
All right, buddy. All right, no problem. No damage.
I wouldn't call it a stop. I'd call it a
One
pause,
strike, you're out of the inning, baby. One strike. Let's go.
which is the same as a stop, but just that brief little right there. That's hit through the left side, and with a runner at third, he's able to score.
That run anyway.
No, he wouldn't have scored. He wouldn't have scored. You think he would have scored anyway? Joe and I are having a big discussion here. I'm saying he wouldn't have scored. Would have been
Died in the outfield, so he had to make 4 or 5 steps to get to it. It wasn't even rolling when he got there.
It would have been out at the plate.
I'm not sure that Garrett Manchester is fast
go,
enough, but
infield.
it would have been a play at the plate anyway.
Okay, anyhow, it's 5-3. And Rob Hartman is the batter.
But either way, it was a big,
Tying run is at the plate.
big call to move that runner over.
Strike one.
Let's go,
So it's a
buddy.
big batter here. Not only is he a potential tying run, but you got the 3, 4, and 5 hitters to follow. That's out of play. Strike two.
One more. Down front, buddy.
Well, if nothing else, I can stop saying 5-2 when the inning ends. Pitch from LeFave. Ball gets away, and we're going to have a man at second base. As Toloski advances.
Go.
1-2 the count. Strike three, looking.
Way to work back there.
Get the bat.
Now we're going to go to, looks like Catcher Rabdu came up limping there for some reason. It's 5-3. We're going to the bottom of the 6th here on viewer-supported hometown cable.
Go, Garrett. Way to start it.
One of the things you learn over the years when if you've watched enough hometown cable, is when you're leading off an inning, you never swing at the first pitch. Because every once in a while,
You're not going to get on camera.
the camera's not rolling, and that's the case here for Bigor.
You got a pinch hitter.
So he had a choice, either get a hit or take a ball and get on camera. So he decided to get a hit instead. All right, we got a pinch hitter here. I think it's Brent Stein. Brent Stein. Hey, for Jake Jeanette, third baseman. Jeanette, of course, can stay in the game. Can re-enter. It's 5-3. We have a new pitcher. I don't think we mentioned that part. Dan Hartman, who's been the designated hitter for Ritsema, has come in to pitch for Ritsema. There's a steal attempt, and he is out. Safe. He's not out, he's safe.
That was a little high.
All right, so stolen base for Begor. Puts himself in scoring position with nobody out. Bottom of 6, Cougars hoping this is their last time around at the plate. It's way high. Three balls and no strikes. Plenty of room at first base if he walks. Got a big vacancy sign there, and he's gonna have to take that no vacancy sign down now. So a walk for Stein, and looks like we're gonna have some changes here.
Just a little conference on the mound. Send the pitching coach out.
Yeah. So it was just a conference. Nobody moved around on the defense. Here's Alex Lamberton. Here to face Hartman. Fouls the first pitch off for strike one. Strike two. Good thing you didn't hit the ball with that little half a swing. I don't even think it was a half a swing. It's more like a quarter swing. That's low.
Go, Lambert. We need one, baby. Let's go.
Goes back. That's in the dirt.
Good eye, baby.
Foul came up and hit the batter Lamberton while he was still in the batter's box. Two balls, two strikes. Runners at first and second. Strike three called. So one down. Lamberton goes down looking, and Mason Letourneau is due up, and it's going to be number 10. That's Austin Forkey. Forkey in for Letourneau. Top of the order is on deck. Kevin Sousa. And a pitch. Strike one to Forkey. Hit him. Hit him.
Good job, baby. Let's go, baby. Good job.
Oh, Forkey gets a painful free pass to load the bases and bring up the top of the Cougar order Kevin Sousa with Kyle McCarthy on deck.
Let's go, Sousa.
Longtime coach Jerry Davison.
Feel good.
Play's going to be at the plate here. Yeah, Joe Southwick very alertly pointed out that the infield is in.
Don't force it. Nice snap to stroke. You've been hitting the ball good.
Going for the play at the plate. They're trailing 5-3, and that's as far behind as they want to be at this point in the game. We're in the bottom of the 6th in a 7-inning contest.
Really? Deceiving my eyes.
That's high.
Good eye, Kevin. Good eye, baby. Hey, make him come down to you. Make him come down to you.
Walk is a run.
Gotta come down to you.
The pitch is swung on, hit. Oh, through to the plate. Safe at the plate. I was blocked out. I couldn't see where the ball was being fielded here, and fired to the plate.
I think I heard the referee say that his foot was not on the plate.
Okay, it's a force, of course, at home, and the foot's not on the plate, then no force. So everybody is safe. It's now 6-3. Again,
That was a good heads-up play by the shortstop.
Come on, Kyle, baby.
Field it cleanly and
yeah, well,
make the designated play. Catcher did.
yeah, foot's not on the plate. There's not much the shortstop can do about that. Here's Kyle McCarthy. And of course, you're the catcher. You're looking to catch the ball. And that's going to drop in. Everybody will move up 90 feet. And that'll make it 7-3. McCarthy and a Plattsburgh player here jabbering at each other. Who's the second baseman here? That's Toloski. I'm sure they're talking from hockey days. They're still worried about the hockey season.
He's going to get that.
It's caught in right field. Nice ball by LaFave. And not tagging at third. What's that all about there? Camera's on Jerry Davison here. Number 10, who is that? Austin Forkey. He's not not helping his cause to get in the starting lineup. I'm not tagging on that one. That should have been an automatic run. So well hit ball by LaFave. That's caught in left, and now Josh Rabideau is going to hit it foul down the third base side. Foul down the third base side. Cleanup man at the plate. The bag's full.
Hey, you see it, 1-5. You see it. Straighten it out. Base hit by your tacos, buddy. Cool.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Rabideau heading for the downs.
My next day off, that's not till like next. That's not till like next Friday.
Strike 3. Rabideau gets his cuts in there.
All right, Josh. You called a good game.
So the Cougars strand 3. We scored about 3 there. I'm going to add them up and give you an exact count when I come back here to lead off the 7th inning. And the Cougars are leading. There's strike 1 to Rob Knowles. It's 7-3. Cougars scored 2 in the 6th. Rob Knowles leading off the top of the 7th inning.
Let's go 1-1. Nothing but
Looks like the Cougar defense is back to where it was. There's a foul ball. Whoops, and Rabidou. He says, I'll tough it out.
I think it's a good thing he's wearing a cup.
Oh, was it Ron Chase that got hit? Ron's limping now. Maybe, yeah, you got hit. Ron got hit. Alright, so Chase wasn't hit. He was just giving Rabidou some time.
Let's go 1-1. That was close. That was close, baby. Bring it.
All the Cougar fans wanted that one. That's in the dirt.
Time out there, bud. Time.
Throw strikes, kiddos. Trust your defense. Let's go.
Good defense, guys. Let's go.
They've set. Delivers. Knowles slams it into center field. And from one goalie to another. Knowles hits it to McCarthy, and McCarthy squeezes it for the out. And Nate Emery will step in now.
Let's go 1-1. Trust your D, baby.
Run out.
Trust your D.
7-3 Cougars. Right.
You're live out there, guys.
Ball.
He's covering himself up now pretty good.
Beating your catcher up, kid. Hit him with the glove.
Rabidou is getting gun shy back there. Like 3 or 2, I guess. I thought that was 3. That's 2. Like 2. It must be 2 and 2.
Come on, come on.
Ball. So I'm guessing we have a full count. 1 out, nobody on. Strike 3 looking. Oh, whenever the cleanup batter goes down looking. The coach, I'm sure, grimaces a little bit. Now Dan Hartman started the game as designated hitter and came in to pitch the bottom of the 6th, so he's now the pitcher. Not actually now the batter. Strike 1 from Lefebvre. One.
All right.
Ready, boys.
Hit to third. Over the first. It goes from Jeanette to Begor for the final out of the ball game. A 7-3 victory. Northeastern Clinton defeats the visiting Plattsburgh High School Hornets, and that's the way it was in CVAC varsity baseball on this 17th day of April 2013. You're watching viewer-supported local television, Hometown Cable. Win, lose, or draw, TV worthy of your support, Hometown Cable.